Yes, yes, and the play continues. So hopefully I upload the video of me going to the Haitian restaurant with my food. And you know, the Haitian restaurant employee, she was having a pretty hard day. Like, she told me have a nice day without even giving me my food. So I joked around with her. So you know, that just shows you the state of my day, having a nice day. You know, people are stressed, even the dudes out here. You know, I don't really speak about them too much. You know, men hate when you bring their names up, supposedly. Women love the clout, right? They the ones love the compliments. But yeah, so after coming out of that nice situation, getting Haitian food out of the Haitian restaurant, I go right into the Spanish supermarket and had this older Spanish woman damn near push me out of the checkout line. Like, so weird having your space violated. No one shouldn't be in such a big rush. No one, this is a line of 20, 30, however many people. Everyone relax, man. Then by the time all that negative energy start manifesting, then the cash register want to get slick, and then I have all these other people coming around. Spanish guy don't know whether I'm gay or straight, so he'll make a slick comment not knowing that I speak Spanish. And then I have to put him in his place and call him bonita in front of all his female co-workers. And he's such a 5-foot fellow, maybe 4'11". I called him Pequito. So that's gonna be my name for him every time I have to go into the store. See, when men express themselves in a volatile way, like the king of the jungle should, then everybody gets afraid. Everybody says he's crazy. But when a man tries to show stoicism, it's like a woman wants to be so, oh, you can't control me, this and that, to the point to where a man has to damn near kill you just to make you act right. And now you done put the whole family, the whole generation. Like, women have to accept accountability. Men have to also accept accountability. But, you know, it just comes with it. People got to start making choices the right way. But I would look like the arrogant asshole, though. Wearing all black out in broad daylight, looking like the devil. People, I don't know if people keep catching attitudes with me, because it can be as petty as, oh, his mask has king on it. Who the fuck he think he is? It's petty shit like that. Man. You know, it takes a certain kind of bird to let the raindrops roll off their feathers, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all about perception and perspective. How you interpret energy, you know. And let's not BS people. People can say it's all about the intent and all about the intent. But yeah, you can genuinely feel when someone loves you or when someone hates you, or whatever the case. I went to the extreme on that part, because women always want to question men. Do you love me? And this and that. It can be a complete stranger. Show love to thy fellow man. I don't just read tarot and things like that and play around with cards. Something that most people wouldn't understand. But hey, again, this isn't my first rodeo. This is, you know, again, these are skills that I acquired over a lifetime. 33 years is a lifetime before they tried to put me in jail for a night. Jesus didn't even get to make it after 33. So yes, it's a lifetime and a wealth of information. When I was a child, before I was 10 years old, I played video games. Yes, I played with Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards and all this stuff when I was in high school. And now when I'm an adult and I'm reading people's live story, it's playing out right in front of my eyes. Wow, it's a green parrot. Oh, it's a family of them. Look. Oh, it's a crow. They jumping the crow. What the hell is going on here? Oh, man. It must be a nest up there. Damn, all the birds are flying now. What's up with this? Messages? And then we got the duck all the way over here in the little cut. Somewhere. Maybe the weather's changing a little bit. The calm before the storm. As a shamanism, as a shaman, I should be able to read these things, right? We got the crow. We got the duck. Chilling out. They tend to be timid sometimes, you know. Just wish you'd get out of my way. But yeah, man. Some people would consider this to be boring. They want to go out 5 days a week, partying, spending all their money and burning their bodies out, and then want to try and make something of their lives, and they figure out no one's there to rescue them. I take this mask off. I sound like such a bad guy. Maybe it's my alter ego persona. I put on the mask like Batman, right? The Dark Knight, right? You know. Yeah, man, yeah. All in a day's work. You have to be able to go out and, as the alchemist of your life, transmute these energies. You know, let them roll off you if you can. That's what they say, roll with the punches. You know, it's always not going to be, you know, you're going to have the fastest Hellcat and all this. Sometimes you're going to get a nail in your tire. Sometimes your steering wheel is going to break. Overweight people trying to get in the cars they know they shouldn't be driving, but because they're chasing clout on the internet, they're going to do it anyways. You know, some girl or some guy is going to, and that's the thing. So it's like, Jasmine Sullivan, challenging Jasmine Sullivan right now. But as a man, if my last resort was to bust the window out of your car versus busting you in the face with a brick, I think that's a very big win. I think that's a double victory. But again, it's like, why should it even have to come to that point? Again, we should be able to use clarity, wisdom, and the tools that God gave us, whether it's a freaking 15-second breather, a bottle of water, or a therapist in the sofa. The crazy part is, everything you have is inside you now. So many people are getting online and they're putting themselves in front of the technology. However you want to feel about the singularity or not, it's as simple as, you know, women out here, and men too, out here getting all these surgeries and things like that. Again, their whole body's tattooed, their nose rings and all these things. 20 years from now, people are already walking around with artificial limbs and artificial organs and things like that because science has improved. But people are going to be willing, again, women, they're dying with butt injections. Men are going to be willing to, again, sever off an arm or a leg just to get that additional strength capacity. Women are going to be doing weird things like that, like actually sewing freaking bird wings onto their back because they think they can fly somewhere, or to get social media clout. It's nothing new. We seen it 10 years ago with the Lizard Man and all these different sideshows. You think I'm weird, even though I'm probably one of the realest people you ever meet. It's boring to go for a walk on the beach. It's boring to go for a quiet walk on the lake. That's how you know when a woman says something like that to you during the first conversations. Know that she's going to be a hassle to your life. Know that she can offer you nothing. Is that too mean? Should I be more politically correct? I'll give you the option to tell me everything that you can bring to the table. Not to a man. Bring to your own table, because what you ask of someone, you better be able to provide as well. That hack of a $40 weave and a $20 nail, $60, barely $100 to attract $1 million man. You go get a $5 dress or a $2 dress you found at a thrift store or Dots or whatever. All these places y'all go to, again, I don't know why y'all don't run the nail salons and the hair care industries and, you know, all the lotions and perfumes and all these different things I see that people have the potential to do. But, you know, like I recently came across this internet personality. She's actually just starting off in regards to something that I like to do. And because I don't live in a culture that likes to do that, something that I could appreciate about the Britons or the UK, it's not always about hate. Love thy neighbor. Like, when they actually took tea time serious. Like, everyone in the fucking country stop at this certain time of the day, whether it's noon, and take your freaking cup of tea. Whatever the scientifics or the psychology about it was. But it's like when people can get on in the court like that, and start to move in, you know, after you've, you know, of course, shown where you add value, where you contribute and things like that. You know, we don't want to have, you know, a person with STDs, because I know that all y'all think about is sex. You don't want somebody with an STD to jump into the party and have everybody messed up. So you got to make sure your circle is square, circle's tight. Women can't stick with a man for all these long years and however the length of the time may be. If you pick that dude, don't complain later that, oh, he's not this and he's that. You know, whether good or bad, whether it's genuine, whether you try to tarnish a relationship or not. And this is before I was even like a fully adult. I think I was about 20 years old. And you just have to tell people. It's like you have to allow people to make their mistakes or experience things. I mean, that's what the whole 4 years of college is supposed to be for. They try to mask it and say it's tuition. But as much money as you pay, it's a big freaking vacation if you take advantage of it. Build your networks and your connections and things like that, and learn talents and skills. People that you'll be able to call on when you graduate 2 years down the line, to start a business with 5-10 years down the line. You guys have social media presence. Again, we're moving into, and it's foolish people like me that's still stuck in 3D, stuck in the 4D, trying to help pull some of these people into the new dimension with us, basically. A lot of people have been living one-dimensional or two-dimensional their whole lives, and then as soon as when COVID hit, people start dying. The government start forcing things down your throat. But yeah, it all comes back down. It's part of the politics. We need to figure out this whole gender. It's not even a war at this point. We need to stop watching the words that we use, because we speak these things into existence. I mean, if it's a gender divide, call it a gender divide. If it takes a person like me to show you what a masculine man looks like, or feminine, I have to preach to you because I can't show you. I preach to you what a feminine woman looks like. As easy as it was for me to say that, I should be able to write about it as well. Women write all these books on how to think like a man. You don't think these women went and sat in bars, slut in the whole bars, and picked up men to gather information on how I want to write this book? The greatest video vixens of the 90s came up with all these slut books and sex tapes. I don't have to do that. All I gotta do is sit back and learn off the crap that they did, and show you why, and pinpoint areas in their life right now as a media host or whatever the case may be, or whatever. Freaking Sylvia Brown of my generation. Not an old white woman, a young black dude that can help you figure out crimes, solve world problems, not do petty beefing inside Facebook comments and YouTube videos. What are we really talking about, bro? Is this real? Is this real or not? Yeah, but that's all. You know, a good amount of fair leadership will take you far off into the expanse. You know, a great support system, a great follower will be well sought after and well cared for at the end of the day. We just have to stop with the blurring of the lines and just, you know, be more precise about things. That is going to be my second rant for the day. Be safe.